Guess who's
Hello?
back again. Killzone back. Tell a friend. Man, welcome back to another episode of Miami Killzone the podcast, man. We are on episode 11, boys. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. Bonnet Boys. Yes, sir.
Hey, Key said it best. This is a Bonnet Boy episode. This is a Bonnet tradition. As y'all can tell, we shooting this shit late as fuck, but the grind don't stop when it's time to get y'all some content. You feel me? But yeah, man. Thank you for finally muting your fucking mic, McKinney. Why you always forget your raspy ass making all that fucking noise?
Tell him.
What happened?
Your mic making that vibration every time you talk.
Yeah, bro. Did you peep how this shit just got mad clear? I thought something happened. I thought I lost y'all niggas when when that nigga muted up. Like damn. But yeah, man. Welcome back to another episode, y'all. This episode 11, man. We told y'all at the end of the last episode that we was gonna come back with the episode to start the season. So this episode, as y'all can tell, I mean by now this is me speaking beforehand, but it should be dropping about an hour or two before tomorrow's first game. So we're excited for that. We're excited for the start of the NFL season, and we got a lot to talk about today when it comes to our NFL discussions. Y'all know this our bread and butter. This one of the things that got us to start this podcast. So it's only right that we finally have a full season to talk about. We started mid-season, damn near at the end of the season. We started this podcast, but now we at the beginning, and you get to hear dumbass takes from McKinley way beforehand. You get to hear dumbass takes from myself and dumbass takes from Key way beforehand, and y'all get to come back and talk shit when we look dumb as fuck and we wrong about everything that we fucking predicted.
Welcome to the Super
I
Bowl.
don't know about y'all, but
See, I knew both of them was gonna say some shit, y'all boys.
Welcome to the Super Bowls. I remember last year. Welcome to the Super Bowls. We're gonna do without Tua.
Man, come on.
playoffs, baby. Playoffs.
Come on. Let's do the business. So today, the Bonner Boys is strictly about business today. So today we're opening up with what we told y'all we was gonna show y'all last fucking episode. It's fantasy football season, fellas. It's fantasy football season. So for those of y'all that didn't know, like I said, McKinney, stop. Those of y'all didn't know, the only reason he's calling himself is because he's a reigning champ in our fantasy football league. So he's feeling himself right now. But he's not like that, y'all. Don't let him guess. Like me, him, and Key, it's literally rotating for whoever wins the championship in our leagues. French, he need to get on the board. But we're gonna talk about y'all gonna see French team in a second. But so we run a fantasy football league amongst our homies. This year we've expanded our league to a big 6 people, right? I know that shit is a baby ass league too. But we used to run it with 4, so we all had super teams. So now our teams are a bit less, a bit more watered down, but they're still pretty decent, and we're gonna go over them right now. So without further ado, we're going to show you everybody's team. We're going to go in depth with our 3 teams just because, we're here to discuss them. But, yeah, bro, we're going to show y'all what our fantasy draft ended up looking like. And, y'all can leave y'all feedback in the comment section or on social media. Let us know who y'all think whose team do y'all think is the strongest and who do y'all think is going to win the league, okay? I know that's 2 different things because y'all probably could see a team that look good as fuck on paper, like the fucking Brooklyn Nets with KD, Kyrie, and fucking James Harden, but this shit just don't pan out the way it should. So let us know in the comment section what y'all predictions are for those 2. Strongest team and who's going to win the league. So without further ado, let's get started. I got my man Key opening up today's episode.
The worst team on the board.
Man, stop hating, nigga. So we got Key's team up. As y'all see, Miramar Reed. Y'all take a second to glance over his team. I'll give the floor to Key. Key, tell us a little something about your drafting ideals, about how this team came together, and what you expecting from your guys.
So if you already see CJ Jettis, I was the first pick of this year's draft. I'm blessed and black, baby. I feel like even in the league right now, receivers are really important. I don't know if I'll show the rest.
Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt, but this nigga be cheating, bro. Cause how you always get first pick? Actually, not.
I only got first.
It be McKelly. My bad. It be
Yeah.
McKelly that be getting first pick. My bad.
I think it's probably my second time. We do it 4 years.
Shit, I don't even know if I got one. Y'all niggas some bitches. But
I don't know.
let me give you back the floor. My bad.
No, you good. So I got Jay Juttis, and then I picked up Nick Chubb. Both two is going to produce regardless. God forbid they get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I picked them up, and I don't remember how it went. I should have probably wrote it down for this episode, but I know I picked them up. Those two was first, and then maybe I picked up Mahomes. I picked up Mahomes pretty early because it's a 6-man league, and I know once these quarterbacks go, they're gone. And it's like in the 6-man league, if everybody got great quarterbacks, you're gonna be one of the mediocre one. Like that shit dead. Like so, I went Mahomes quick because I already had my receiver running back. My dog Damian Pierce. I had him since last year. He's a really good running back, number 1 running back. So I got 2 running. I picked up CeeDee Lamb. I don't know about CeeDee Lamb as much for the Cowboys, for the Dolphins too. But I had them boys. Kyle's Pitts. My little sneak peek. I like Kyle's Pitts. Deebo Samuel. He does everything. Receiving, rushing, everything. So that's easy money. Steelers defense is easy money. Daniel Carson. There's one thing about Jimmy Garoppolo. If you don't score touchdowns, they kick a lot of field goals with him every time. That's how you win games. They always put points on the board, regardless of who team. Any of Josh McDaniels, he's like, they're gonna make that work. I don't know if that shows my bench. Najee Harris. We can't shut your ass up. Najee Harris, Brees Hall, Justin Herbert. Najee and Justin Herbert, you don't have any questions. Y'all love sucking Justin Herbert's jockstrap. So you already know he's gonna do his thing, and he's like 6'10", Jesus, whatever. He's okay. I don't care. He's gonna do good though. He has a good team around him. Najee Harris. I remember watching Najee Harris freaking highlights since he was in middle school. I think he's a grown ass man. David Montgomery. He's always been a number 2, number 1. He's gonna do good regardless. And they have a rookie running back that's number 1. So it's like he's gonna I think he probably might take over that running back locker room if Jamar Gibbs don't pan out like expected. I think Jamar Gibbs gonna do good, but I think Dave Montgomery is gonna carry that locker room because he's experienced. He's the guy. He's like Nick Chubb to me. Like he's quiet. He don't say shit, and he just always produces numbers. Evan Ingram. I like Evan Ingram. He finally turned around last year, so he can be consistent. Mike Evans. You don't have to say about Mike Evans, and this is Mike Evans' career year, so he wants his money, and he's got to play to get that money. Hopefully, he gets healthy. Saints defense. That was just a throwaway. I think that's like the weakest schedule in the NFL this year. So they have a decent defense. So weakest schedule, they should do good on defensively. And that's my team. Oh, I didn't say anything about Brees Hall. Well, I think the Jets are going to throw the ball a lot. And since they're going to throw the ball a lot, they're going to rely on that running game too to help out. The running game worked out well with Packers. And this is basically the New York Packers. So I think Brees Hall, if he stays healthy, him, Dalvin Cook, they're going to have that little 1-2 punch. And I think Dalvin Cook's kind of old. So I don't know if he's going to really Dalvin Cook. I haven't seen Dalvin Cook like that in a minute. So that's my team for real.
I knew the spit was coming too, boy. Hey, I can't say too much about this nigga's team. I ain't gonna lie. He put together. Actually,
you better than me.
Yeah, honestly, McKelly, I was about to hand you the floor, but fuck that. I played this nigga week 1. Let me talk my shit. Hold on, let's go back to his starters.
Oh, sugar.
Because fuck all that. It's all competition around here. Let me go back to his team. Hold on. Okay, so first thing I wanted to say, I didn't want to interrupt you, so I decided to keep my mic on mute. Mm-hmm. Y'all heard him say he picked Mahomes first. You know, he was the first to drop that QB domino in our league. Fucking reach. I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw it out there. It's a reach because he suffered. I feel like he suffered in the running back department.
Reach.
I feel like he suffered in the running back department. Damian Pierce. I know he's high on Damian Pierce. That nigga plays for the Texans. I'm not high on them garbage ass niggas.
He's good. He did good last year. It was worse.
I'm not high on them niggas. Jefferson, I can't say shit. CD, I see. Okay, I would talk shit about CD, but I got a Cowboys player too, which I will see later on. So I need Dak to fucking do what he needs to do for us. So I guess I'll give him CD. Kyle Pitts. I know McKinley's not a big fan of Kyle Pitts. That nigga has turned out. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a bust yet, but he's just
only
not.
because of his situation. That's really like, he needs to get out of Atlanta.
For me, it's because he went to UF, which y'all know I'm a Cane, so I can't fuck with no Gators. So that's me. But Kyle Pitts, he was coming out of college. They were talking about him. They said he was a better. I'm pretty sure I'd recently seen a clip of Shannon Sharp saying he thought Kyle Pitts was a better version of Shannon Sharp coming out of college.
Yeah,
some shit like that.
He is. He's like Calvin Johnson for tight ends right now.
So
physically.
So you expect him to pan out like that, bro? That's high expectations.
Bro, his first year he had 900 yards with no touchdowns because of the bad system. Last year they put him in the best. This year they flipped the whole system. They're gonna give Desmond Ritter more burn, and it's a run game. And with the run game, it's always going to the tight end. Every run game in NFL history, the top receiver, if not an elite receiver, they go to a tight end every time. There's never been a run game that they run the ball, and they probably throw a high pass to the tight end, which is Kyle Pitts, a 6'5" with a damn near 40-inch vert in the end zone. It's gonna work.
Hey, that's a spade. He vouched for his mans.
He's a monster. Like I hope. Like I said, he's not guaranteed, but I hope he pans out. Who's my backup tight end?
Your backup tight end.
Evan Ingram's good too. So
Evan Ingram. Yeah, I'm not gonna switch pictures. I go back and forth, but yeah, okay. So he vouched. I'm about to get a Florida McKinley. I know McKinley got some dissecting to do about this team, but Debo, I can't say shit about Debo. Everybody knows Debo's the NFL Swiss Army knife, man. He's been blowing up in the scene in recent few years, and they use that nigga for everything over there in San Francisco. So I do expect Debo to get off. They've, San Francisco, I mean, they've kind of solidified themselves and, their offensive system, but it's it's only time will tell how their offense will look this year and how involved they're gonna have Debo, being that now C-Mac is more integrated into the offense, so that might throw a wrench in just some of the usage rate of Debo Samuel, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, all in all, very solid team. His bench looked good. If y'all could go back and go look at the bench. His bench looks solid. McKinley, take the floor. And I forgot to preface by saying this, but if there's ever a moment where you guys need me to switch the picture, then just let me know so I can make sure that y'all can make the points that y'all want to make. But go ahead, Samantha. Let's hear what you got to say.
Keep on. Like we said, reach at Mahomes. Could have waited another round or two. Solidify your running back, your backup running back. Come on now, you know better.
Out 2-1s.
Kyle Pitts. I tried to warn you before the draft. Bad system, all running game, new QB, new chemistry. It's just not gonna work out as much as you. He's gonna get yards, he's gonna produce, but it's not gonna be where you need it to be. He's gonna be top 10 tight end, but that ain't good enough. Not against the champ.
That nigga talking his shit, boy.
He barely won last game too.
Decent, bro. Like he's leading these fans on, bro. He's making it seem like this nigga just won in a landslide. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Y'all boys, we'll go check the stats later on, but just to let y'all know.
Oh, we will check them stats. We will drop them receipts. Don't think you safe, nigga.
Got a positive record, one of the few positive records overall in our 4-year fantasy league.
I think we all went positive.
Huh?
I think we all went positive.
Nah, you're negative. I think Dow's negative, and I think you're positive.
Nigga, don't throw my name in the negative department, nigga.
But anyways, we'll get to the fine details later. All right. And the bench, you got a solid bench. I can't even catch you. You got a solid bench. The only person I got a question is Najee, but he should be straight. Najee should be more of a touchdown machine, but those are just my expectations for him.
I thought you were questioning Breece Hall. Najee's low-key might have a breakout year.
I don't know. Najee be playing around too much for me, but he should have been had his breakout year last year.
I think it's because they didn't really have any receivers, so they stacked the box on him a lot. Like, Deontay Johnson did terrible last year.
Really? I thought he was solid, man. He had some solid performances. I can't even lie to you.
I think I had him on my fantasy. I think it was shit. Someone had him on fantasy. I remember he didn't they was shit last year. And they switched the quarterback mid-season, didn't they?
Yeah, they got to Kenny Pickett. Yeah.
So I'm thinking George Pickens, maybe Deontay can step it up. that can help out. And they traded Chase Claypool. Yeah, that shit was awful last year. I remember that shit. That shit was all wrecked up. I think now they have a more balanced offense.
He was low-key tightening up at the end of the season because I peeped it. I picked him up a few times last year.
You see, he had to pick him up, drop back, right? He had to pick him up, drop.
Smack, are you here to fucking be butt buddies with this nigga? Or are you here to talk shit, nigga?
Oh,
what is wrong with you?
Yeah, niggas can't be objective.
You're sounding more. This is not the Smack I know. You're sounding friendlier than I know, bro.
Anyways, just get to my team now. Let's switch on to my team. We done with Kevon.
All right.
We're done with a loser.
Hey,
last year's loser.
MKZ Family. Y'all see how he's trying to push a narrative onto his team, right? Watch, I'm about to switch the picture right now. Look how shitty his team is.
And everybody gonna be like, oh, it's his team.
Look how shitty his team is.
Oh my god, they like, dang, how they let this happen?
Here you go. You go. Y'all listen to this fucking blasphemy he's about to spit.
Let me tell y'all boys something right here, man. You know how to go with my boy Ricky Reed, Dolphins Nation. You know, he about to go for 2,000 yards. You heard it here from himself. You feel me? Tight shit. You know, and then I went with my boy Derrick Henry. You know, you got to solidify the running back position, you know. I had to get that boy. He going to get like 10 touchdowns, you know, you feel me, this season. And then I got Jalen Hurts later in the rounds. You know, I ain't reached like Kevon did. You feel me? So, you know, I knew I had my guy solidified. People saying that he's going to have his sophomore slump. I don't believe that. Good O-line, good receivers, and a solid running back. It's gonna be tough to contain Hurts, man. Kenneth Walker, watch out for that boy. You gonna hear a little bit about him later on in the segment. Trust me. Don't want to say too much now. Garrett Wilson, as much as I hate the Jets and every other team in our division, I feel like he's too tough to pass on, especially with Aaron Rodgers as his QB. I had to pick him up. You know, sometimes you got to be objective. As much as I hate every other team in our division. Darren Waller, number one receiver on that offense. Should be number one guy. As long as he stay healthy, arguably could be top 3 tight end in fantasy. And then my boy Slim Reaper, man, doing it for the skinny niggas out here, man. You feel me? I had to pick my dog up, feel me? Dolphins, and you know Dolphins defense, come on now. Big Fangio, we shutting all that down. Tell that boy Belichick, watch out. I had to pick up Ravens defense real quick because, you know, they play against Houston, so that's gonna be like a quick 20 points. Tua gonna come in when I don't like what I see from what Hurts, when some games, feel me, especially the Patriots. Oh my God, Tua's undefeated 4-0. Just to let y'all know against the Patriots. Just want to get that out there.
Last game.
We ain't worried about that. Tyler Higbee, a solid tight end. You feel me? Should do great, especially Stafford's back. Lockett, people sleep on Lockett. He's a red zone threat. Like, I think in the last 2 seasons, he's got about 10 touchdowns in the red zone. I don't think he's dropped a pass in there when it comes to touchdowns in the red zone. So people sleep on Lockett. DJ Moore, breakout. He's breaking out with Justin Fields. I had to throw that out there. And then James Cook, a solid running backup. Believe in that boy.
Ooh.
That's your whole team, bro?
Pretty much.
All right, bro. Because I got some shit to say. Key, you want to go first or you want me to go first, bro?
You can go. You say you got shit on your chest.
Okay. First off, bro. Y'all see his starting lineup, right? First off, the way he big up this team before, when we were transitioning from Key's team to Smack's team, I know y'all boys was underwhelmed. I know y'all was. Because this team is fucking ass, okay? Jalen Hurts, okay? I fuck with Jalen Hurts, you know? I'm very happy to see a black quarterback succeeding in the league. But to me, and this is to me, he is a phenomenal talent, but there's a difference between phenomenal and one of those, transcendent, once-in-a-lifetime guys. I'm not saying he can't become that, because I still feel like we have not seen the best of Jalen Hurts. But like Smack said, the sophomore slump is a real thing. Teams actually having real film on you now, And actually, game planning for you now is a real thing. You got to remember, these are people's jobs that we're talking about. So, I feel as though the Eagles, they're not going to take, I don't think they're going to take a step back per se. I think they're still going to be one of the top teams in the league, especially with the NFC being, arguably the weakest of the two conferences. But I just don't see Jalen Hurts having that MVP candidate, potential caliber year that he had last year. Now, if he does, I'm hoping he makes me eat my words because, like I said, I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. And if y'all remember from a past episode, I shouted that boy out because he's the Bruz. And I am the Bruz as well. So, it's always love for Jalen Hurts. But I'm just not fond of him because, one, I think there is more film on him now. And I feel like it's going to be a bit more game planning for Jalen Hurts. Mind you, he's won at every level. He's been a winner all his life. I'm not going to discredit that. But, this the big leagues we're talking about. And two, I have to say this because this is Smack's team. And if y'all know Smack, if y'all got to know Smack from the past 11 fucking episodes, damn near 20 hours of fucking content we've dropped for y'all, this nigga's a bitch. So I have to talk my shit. You feel me? Derrick Henry, Florida boy. I fuck with Derrick Henry heavy. I love Derrick Henry. But, I feel like he's kind of regressed from his King Henry ways just because, running. It's every running back, bro. It's the trajectory of their league. The career. Excuse me, bro. I've been eating one of these. These niggas know I was eating this. Damn.
Shit, that's a sign, man.
Shut up.
That's what happens when you hate. That's a sign from the Lord himself.
That's a Nature Valley bar, okay? Y'all know how ruthless them shits could get. But anyways, Derrick Henry, yes, arguably a top back in the league, or not even arguably, definitely a top back in the league. But he plays for the Titans, bro. I just don't have respect for the Titans. I'm sorry if we have any Tennessee viewers. I still love y'all, but y'all team is just not raw to me. And I know y'all added D-Hop. Y'all expecting a big year, but y'all got our former fucking quarterback who has caused me so much anguish still behind the helm, and Ryan Tannehill. And I haven't heard, I haven't been fond of Ryan Tannehill since he carried me to like one Madden win and back in Madden fucking 17 or some shit. So Ryan Tannehill, kick rocks, and Derrick Henry, you're going right there with him. Walker the third, I don't know too much about Walker the third. I've been hearing about him through social media and the NFL talks. I don't know too much about that nigga, so I'm not gonna say too much. Tyreek, I can't say to talk shit because that's my boy, Dolphins boy. He's gonna go off, of course. It don't matter who's at the helm. So Tyreek is Tyreek. Garrett Wilson, he got A-Rod, so that's a good pick. I feel like. I've been watching Hard Knocks too, and he's looking like a dog. So Garrett Wilson might be a problem. Darren Waller, McKinley, I wanted to interrupt you when you was talking, but you are out of your top 3 tight end. He used to be. And then this nigga started. let me hold my cup.
Damn. You can't really hate because you see some blasphemy coming. You start.
I've been hating this whole. Damn, I'm grits. I've been hating this whole time. You talking about I can't hate off of because I'm coughing one time. Fuck you, nigga. But Darren Waller, yeah, just potential to be a top 3 tight end, but I don't see it. Slim Reaper, I feel like his only issue is that he has Brown on the other side, and let's face it, that's Jalen Hurts' number 1 target, and I feel like that's gonna take numbers from him. But we'll see what Slim Reaper can do. Dolphins defense, love it. Myers, he's a kicker. I don't know too much about kickers. Your bench, I don't even want to go to. I feel like your team is just ass. So I'm going to just hand the mic off to Key. Key, you can go ahead and talk your shit. I took a little longer than expected, mainly because of these coughs, but fuck it. I said what I had to say. Smack, you are not repeating. Your team fucking sucks.
A bunch of glazing on Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Yeah, this ain't sophomore. It's his 3rd year in the NFL. I guess the first year kind of doesn't count, but he definitely played.
It's Smack that threw me off for saying sophomore, bro. He got me thinking it's his second year. I know it's his third though. But go ahead.
I think it's actually his fourth year. He played this third year last year, I think, actually.
Oh, I don't know shit then. I guess I'm just wrong, but whatever. Fuck it.
No, he good. But Jalen Hurts, like you said, like that was his breakout year last year, and teams get more used to it. The Cowboys gotten better. The Washington Commanders are still a great defense. I'm not saying they're gonna make some noise against him, but their schedule is pretty hard. They play the Patriots first week. Like teams is gonna watch film on this guy more. And yeah, anyway, teams gonna watch more film on this guy. And like you said, like I think he's still a really good quarterback. Like probably top 5, number 6 maybe. If lowest, number 6. He's still really good, but he has to now play. Like he has to hit that like Lamar Jackson level, that Patrick Mahomes level. Like teams see you do good consistently, can you keep going through with it? I mean, it's kind of hard because the team is really fucking good. Like the offensive line is really good, defense is really good. He has 2 really good receivers, so he's gonna be good. But we'll see. He might have some rough weeks. You never know. And that coach, bro, I feel like that coach is he too cocky, bro. That's his downfall. Nigga too cocky. That shit everywhere. Yeah. He too cocky, bro. He likes going for it a lot. He think he like Pete Carroll or some shit.
He trying to dick swing. He trying to, you know how he is.
Yeah, bro. So it's like I don't follow that coach for real. Derrick Henry, it's crazy because you said 11 touchdowns. But we was gonna bet on Derrick Henry for the season. He wasn't saying all that shit before. Fuck nigga.
Put that boy on blast. He was scared to put his money on it. Look at that boy.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I don't know about Derrick Henry because you know, yeah.
Put him on blast. Yeah, we know about them prize picks, Smack. Say something, nigga. Unmute your mic, nigga. Say something.
Yeah.
Quiet.
All I gotta say is they're tailing all of my NFL picks, and he's on my season picks.
The picks that Key helped him put together, y'all. The key that Key helped him put together. So don't even.
Anyways,
oh my God.
Continue, keep on.
Yeah. Anyways, Derrick Henry, like Dal said, he's getting older. This is his contract year, so he has to do really good. But that injury, hopefully it doesn't come back. God forbid. I hope no one gets hurt. I hope we have a good season, but that injury could linger on. He has more help with DeAndre Hopkins, which I think Hopkins also is trying to have like a little end of a career, trying to blow out. So I think both of them niggas is going to compete against each other, trying to step it up. And they have a corporate situation with Will Levi, where the fuck his name is, and you still have Adon Malik over there. So I don't know what the Titans are doing, and they didn't want to pay Derrick Henry either. So it's like I don't know. Kenneth Walker, he was talking crazy about me. Kenneth Walker is not better than Dameon Pierce. That's a fact. He was talking about Dameon Pierce. He is not better than Dameon Pierce.
Oh, McKelly. Any pushback? You know me, I gotta instigate.
You know, all I'm gonna say is Kenneth Walker was just slightly injured throughout the season, but he was for sure gonna have a better season. And he will have a better season than Dameon Pierce.
Yeah. Anyway.
When we see you, just know you going off for 30.
No, he's not. And then another thing, Kenneth Walker has more help with Dameon Pierce, and he still did good last year. But it's cool. Tyreek Hill. He's a anger management midget. He gonna probably beat somebody's kids, his kids, somebody's mama. He anger management. He gonna fuck your shit up this year. So 2,000 yards. He might get 12. He might fuck around and fight the coach or some shit. Garrett Wilson. I don't. Like Garrett Wilson's good, but most 1,100 yards, maybe. He has Alan Lazard, and you know how A-Rod is when the pressure gets deep on him. And when he can't look left or right and find the guy he wants to find, he gonna go to the guys that he used to. He has Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb for a reason over there. So Garrett Wilson's gonna be good for sure. I like him this year, but it might be a week that nigga might drop a cool 10 points for you, and Alan Lazard has like 2 touchdowns. So don't be surprised for that shit. Do not be surprised. The Jets aren't that good still. They're not that good. Like they okay. They got nice little Aaron Rodgers, but they're not that good. That shit fool. Darren Waller top 3 is crazy. That shit crazy.
It's insane, right? I thought I was tripping by saying it was insane. He's
top 5, yeah, but like
top 3 fantasy tight end. That's top 3 fantasy tight end.
he hasn't been top 3 in a little minute. I ain't gonna hold you.
Factual.
But and I think that offense, Daniel Jones, he had a decent year last year. That shit ran through Saquon Barkley, and it's going to continue to run through Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, he like I said earlier with tight ends, so yeah, he might get a little burned, but with a touchdown and shit, but like you said, he might get like 9 points for him from like a 2-yard game, 1 touchdown, 9 points, maybe 12. Saquon gonna carry that shit, but we'll see. And they got with Jalen Hyatt too. Hyatt about to go. He had him 13 for Odell. Oh my goodness, he about to go. Jalen Hyatt about to go off.
Come on,
You know who the number 1 guy is.
Okay, I'm just saying they might double him and Saquon gets in the box up and then Jalen Hyatt. I'm just saying. Devontae Smith, yeah, he's pretty good. I think he's always good. I think I always said that he's better than what you call his name, Waddle, whatever. He's better than him in my personal opinion. I think Devontae Smith is gonna have a good year. It's just like I think what I was saying earlier. It's like the Eagles had like one breakout year, and teams just got punched in the mouth. Now teams recognizing them. The schedule's a little different this year. Let's see how good they're gonna play with all this pressure, all this things against them now.
Agreed.
So like, I think the Bucks is gonna do good still, but like I said, don't be surprised if my dog Jack Jones put a nigga in the box first week. Like, do not be surprised. Anyway, Ravens defense is good. If they can stay healthy, they're pretty good. You don't have to like. I was arguing with some nigga earlier about the Ravens defense. Like, they're not top 10. Like, they have one of the best linebackers in the NFL, and Roquan Smith. Yes, they got Patrick Queen. They got that boy. What's his name? Kyle Hamilton. Marlon Humphrey. Is Marlon Humphrey healthy though? That's the question. Is he healthy or is he hurt? I don't know. I gotta Google it. But they still really saw defense 3-star front 7. They didn't even clown towards the back end of his career, but he could probably get some burn over there. Jason Myers, I think Geno Smith, like he's a what do you call him, game manager type guy. And if he can't get a touchdown to DK Metcalf or Lockett, they're gonna take a lot of field goals, so that's gonna be good. Let's see, a bench. Fucking DJ Moore is cool. I like DJ Moore. Last year he sold me. He pulled a breakout year last year, so let's see this year if that running back over there throws the ball from once, he might break out this year. But Justin Fields might run that shit all day. James Cook is trash. Running backs at the time. James Cook, nothing like his brother. Damian Harris is gonna carry that running back locker room. I don't know. Devon Singletary too. Like, and they barely run the ball anyway. So like, that shit crazy. Tyler Lockett's cool. I think he's still a virgin, but he's married, so maybe he changed his mind. I don't know.
Sugar. Put that nigga on blast, boy.
Tyler Lockett's cool. I'm glad that he broke his leg. He kept his career up. He's been maintaining. It's like really good. He should go to a better team like the Patriots or something later on. Dolphins defense is trash. They lost to the Rams for like 6 weeks, and Xavier Howard can't stay healthy. Christian Wilkins have contract issues with the team. And Bradley Chubb's gonna soon come up for a contract. I don't know about that defense for real. Tyler Higbee's cool. He might get some more burns since Cooper's hurt. Tua, I don't want to say anything about Tua. I just want to stay healthy. Hopefully the Dolphins can stop killing their fucking players and make him, recover instead of after he throw a crip signs, put him out there. These Dolphins. He's ready to play. Just killed that nigga. And the Jets defense, I don't care.
Okay. As y'all can see, we got very in-depth analysis.
Wait. This nigga has 3 defenses on his team?
He's dumb as hell, bro. You know, but you should have been knew this, bro. Come on. It's McKinley. We know this. Anyway, as y'all can see, we got very in-depth analysis from my good man, Key. Smack Key, he does his thing too, I guess. But yeah, it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh shit!
Oh, sugar. That nigga
That's
talking. I was about to say that nigga talking shit with a through a bird.
Belch.
All right, y'all, listen to me, boy. Now y'all finna see the real MKZ Fantasy Football League team winner, and I'll give y'all my reasons right now. Boom. Here we go. if you know, you know, bro. That what this shit is a fucking classic in our friend group. But fuck you, first off. And Miami team 2 times, man. Miami team 2 times. Let's start, bro. Let's start with the GOAT, the MVP. Though I said it last episode, I'm saying it again. Lamar fucking Jackson. Florida boy. Lamar Jackson is going back to Lamar Jackson of old. I mean, to me, he hasn't really dropped off. He's been dealing with injuries and subpar surrounding team play. But L-Jack is L-Jack. We know what he's going to produce. And he got Odell with him now, too. So I expect some fireworks from them two boys. Not to mention Zay Flowers and them boys over there, too. So Lamar Jackson's Lamar Jackson. Everybody knows fucking who Action Jackson is. Austin Eckler, that's one of my workhorses from years past. I took him. I think I had him the year I won the league, and he was dropping 20 to 30 balls plus every week, damn near. So Austin Eckler is a running back that I definitely couldn't sleep on. So I'm expecting him to carry that same load. I know Key was talking about Justin Herbert and how he's set to take that next step because he's been balling, but I still feel like they're gonna try to implement the run game the way they've been implementing it.
He's a receiving back too,
and he's a receiving back, very true. So that's one of Justin Herbert's main outlets. If you guys watch any Chargers games, I got Tony Pollard. This pick for me, honestly, this is my fucking ESPN, Yahoo Sports, blah blah blah. This was that pick for me because I'm not gonna say I'm the big. I know Tony Pollard has been solid for a while since Zeke has kind of been on his decline over there in Dallas, but it's Dallas, man. I have this very superstitious thing about me where if it's a team that I'm just like I just can't buy into, I just don't really buy no stock in their players. But clearly I did something different with Tony Pollard this year because we'll see what them folks do. Because all I know is whenever hell fucking freezes over, I know Dak is down for a shitter one game or another. At least I can count on the run game. So hopefully Tony Pollard can get in the back in the end zone for me. Stephon Diggs, my boy. I need you to tighten up this year, please. Stephon Diggs was also one of my workhorses in the past. I'm hearing he's been having, I don't know, there's a lot of rumors about him not wanting to be in Buffalo no more. We saw the way he stormed out after their, heartbreaking loss in the playoffs last year. I don't know, man. I think he's been more positive lately, but I'm just hoping that him and Josh Allen could keep that connection that they've been brewing since he got there a couple years ago. And Stephon Diggs to me is one of the top. I mean, I'm not gonna say top because niggas don't think I'm talking like top 3, top 5, but Stephon Diggs is one of them ones at the wide receiver position in the league. Not to mention, to me, he's one of the best dressed because y'all know I like fashion. He's one of the best dressed fucking receivers in the league. Y'all can go do y'all research, go to the boy IG, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. He be stepping, so that shit like that goes into play for my picks. Jalen Waddle, I know he's dealing with a little lingering injury. I think he came back to practice earlier this week, so I'm expecting Jalen to slowly implement his way back into the field of things for the Miami Dolphins. I know I was just talking shit about Slim Reaper having the number 1 on the other side. Jalen Waddle going through the same thing, but I think with the Dolphins and how they utilize Tua and veering away from trying those long deep balls all the time and more quick hitters, Jalen Waddle. I mean, everybody knows, at least in my opinion, the Dolphins have the fastest wide receiver duo in the league. So when you got those boys, when you got them boys coming off of slants, you got them boys running their hitches, you got them boys on comebacks or whatever routes you whatever quick hitters you got for them. Really, all I need Tua to do is get him the ball, and we know we've seen what these boys could do with the ball in their hands. So I'm not worried about Jalen Waddle. Dallas Goedert, my tight end position in all my leagues is always like my slept-on position. I'm not gonna say I'm sleeping on Dallas because I think he could produce at least. I mean, do something. I hope he could do something, but I think Dallas should. I don't know if he turns out to be a bust. I'm not gonna be surprised because I don't even know too much about Dallas Goedert myself. Calvin Ridley, I'm high on Calvin. Key he low-key talked some sense into me when it came to Calvin and the Jags, because he's been preaching since the beginning of summer. I'll vouch for my dog. He's been not even since last season, honestly. He's been preaching that Trevor Lawrence is going to be that guy in a couple years, and he's been preaching that this year is going to be his next step year. He's going to be that year where we're like, okay, Trevor Lawrence is in this discussion of one of the top QBs in the league, which I agree with. And the addition of Calvin Ridley to that team, I feel like is astronomical for their offense. And Jack's got something cooking over there. Not to mention our boy Tyson Campbell, who I don't know if we mentioned this before, but we went to middle school with him. So it's cool seeing seeing your boys doing their thing. So they got him in as a young defensive piece that is burgeoning up. I'm liking what Jacksonville got going on over there. I got the Browns defense. I don't know too much about the Browns defense, nor do I hold too much stock with defenses. I feel like defenses, kickers, and quarterbacks, depending on the quarterbacks you get, are all roughly gonna teeter around the same amount of points. So that's how my draft. That's my draft logic when I go to pick my team. So the kicker, I just took Kansas City because I know they're gonna score points. McKinley's telling me he's gonna be getting straight PATs, but I don't agree with that, especially being that we're hearing that Travis is dealing with some issues now. So I feel like it's going to be a bit harder for Mahomes to get in the backfield. It's still Mahomes, it's still the Chiefs, but if Travis is missing week 1, I feel like that's going to be the tell-off for how the Chiefs' offense is going to look in the case that he's not able to perform for a decent amount of the season. Now onto my bench, as y'all can see here. We got Aaron Jones, workhorse. I'm going to point out my workhorses in past years. Aaron Jones, there was a year where Aaron Jones was by far my best running back. And if you asked me if that was going to be the case before the league, I would have told you, you're out of your mind, because I wasn't expecting that from Aaron Jones. But the way Aaron Rodgers was using him and the way the Green Bay Packers were very heavy on him, with Tay Adams back there too, I bought stock in Aaron Jones, and I like it. I know he has a new quarterback behind the helm now in Jordan Love, but I feel like Jordan Love, from what I saw in the preseason, he looked good to finish out the preseason. And I mean, these two-way backs, excuse me, these two-way backs, you really just got to get them to rock. So I think Aaron Jones falls into that category, and I think he, regardless of whether Green Bay struggles or not this season, I think he's going to be one of them ones as far as at least putting up the fantasy numbers. So I think I'm still high on Aaron Jones. Ramondre Stevenson.
Yes, sir.
I knew he was going to say it. That's why I paused. I took him again. This is another Yahoo pick, bro. Off of what they were saying about him, solid bench back. I guess I'm not a Patriots fan in the slightest, so he can kick rocks for all I know, but as for all I care. But as long as he's giving me fantasy points, I'll see how he goes throughout the season and see how much burn he gets in my starting lineup. Drake London, McKinley was trying to tell me Drake London wasn't gonna see the fucking rock, blah 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 blah. The same thing he said about Kyle Pitts. McKinley, shut up. I'm gonna wait till the season start before I start listening to your slander on these Falcons players. Aaron Rodgers, bench QB. He's been my bench QB for years now. Aaron Rodgers is one of those guys where, bro, he's one of the most aggravated. At least in this Aaron Rodgers, the recent year Aaron Rodgers is one of the most frustrating QBs in fantasy for me, because I've had him in the past, like I said, and he's the type of quarterback where you will start him thinking he has an easy matchup. You'll start him against, let's say, Houston, for example. And I'm thinking, bro, this is a 40 ball. It has to be. This man will come out and give me 11, 12 points for the game. And I'm like, that's, as y'all can see based on the projections, I don't know how you guys do run your fantasy leagues. I know a lot of leagues are different as far as scoring is concerned. But as you can see, 11, 12, it ain't shit for our league. So he'll have a stinker against a team he's supposed to fucking have a fucking MVP game on, a fucking Hall of Fame game on, and then I'll bench him the next game fucking at Buffalo in the frozen fucking tundra. Literally freeze, the whole building is iced up, and fucking in Green Bay, I mean, I'm not even gonna say Green Bay because that's his crib, but I'm gonna use Buffalo as an example. It'll be a game like at Buffalo. We know their defense, the weather. We know how bad the weather is in the harsh winter. And I'm thinking he's gonna have 5. You know, I would be happy with 10 points on my bench. This nigga will come out and go for 38 or 40, and I'm just like, bro, this is unacceptable. Like, what is going on with A-Rod, bro? He's one of those players that don't make no sense. So I don't know, man. I feel like Lamar's gonna hold down that starting spot for me because, like I said, he's my MVP pick. But A-Rod, listen to me. I'm talking to you. I'm looking straight at you, bro. I'm looking dead at you, bro. When in the games where I need your services, nigga, I need that MVP A-Rod, bro. I need that Hall of Famer. I need that quarterback that they say is arguably the most talented quarterback to ever play this game. That's who the fuck I need, bro. I don't need Zach Wilson. I could have drafted Zach Wilson. If I needed Zach Wilson. Okay? All right. That was just a quick talk. Me and A-Rod, I know he like to go on his hiatuses, take his fucking ashwagandha and whatever the fuck else and go chill in the forest. But, nigga, I need you to lock in, please. Okay, thank you. I don't even know how to pronounce this quarterback. This tight end name, boy. So I'm gonna just call that boy Pat. He's decent. I mean he's pretty good, I think. But that's a Yahoo pick for me. I'm not as versed in this football world as Key and Smack, even though, you know, I can hold my own a little bit. Alexander Madison, we'll see. I mean, I feel like he can slot into that role being that they just lost Dalvin Cook. I don't know. Do you know if he's the number one back or do they have something?
Yeah, he's number one right now. Yeah.
Okay, he's number one back. So we'll see how that offense runs without Dalvin Cook. That's a very pass heavy offense, as we know, with Kirk Cousins and Jay Jettis. But I think Alexander Madison can get his touches and fill in roles as I need him to. So we'll see how the year starts. And then my last pick was one that I know is kind of nicked up right now, but I'm pretty sure he's a Broward boy, ain't he? Jared Judy?
I think he's from Broward. I know he's somewhere like either Broward. Yeah, I think he's from Broward.
He's definitely from Florida, for sure.
Yeah, for sure he's from Florida, but I forgot what school he went to.
Right. Well, if he's a Broward boy, that's even better because y'all know we were at Broward and Miami, so you know I had to show love. That's my love pick, like Tua for McKinley. So I know it took a little while, but y'all, the doors are open for anybody that has shit to say about my team. I am not gonna take no offense. I'm with it all because I'm writing down notes. Actually, I am pulling out my notebook. I will be writing down all the shit y'all have to say, and I will be coming back to talk my shit when my team wins the league, y'all. So
I'll say for McKinley.
Oh yeah, I already know McKinley got shit to say, so I'm gonna make sure I got McKinley. My notebook is open. You now have the floor. You can say whatever it is that you want to say about my team.
Wait, first thing first. This nigga McKinley been falling asleep on you talking this whole time. This nigga been leaning this whole time.
Bro, please. Okay, thank God the fans can't see on the. I told y'all we up late. We up late to film this episode. Thank God the fans can't see us when we're doing this fantasy segment. Smack, lock in, bro.
Bro, you made this quick, bro.
Is he up?
I think he up. Look.
You know, he rubbing his hands together. He ain't hear half the shit I said. But watch, he gonna say shit. So McKinley, go ahead and say what you need to say. My notebook is open. I will be taking records of everything you have to say.
Austin Eckler.
Okay.
Just kind of gonna let him drop.
Okay. Thank you.
Jalen Waddle, good pick. Dallas Carter. Too many weapons, like you were saying about Jalen Hurts, doing all this blood sugar.
Okay. Notes. Okay.
Devonta Smith got those targets.
Okay.
Like I said with Bucker. PAT King, expect those 1 points.
Okay.
Your bench, shit. We ain't worried about your bench, really. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
It's all around for all those I didn't mention. Great job on Lamar. We fought with Stephon Diggs. Not too much to say about that. Calvin really was a sneaky, great pick. Look, he stole my picky bastard, but hey, good shit though.
Mine too.
Okay, that wasn't as bad. See, y'all have heard some smack rants over this past year, so y'all know it could be worse. So I'll take that. I was expecting worse, but I'll take that. Key, you got anything to say, or you want us to move on to the next segment?
Yeah, I like your team. The only what does is like the Browns defense. They're pretty good. Like Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward's good. They see how they play out. Jalen Waddle, you know what I'm saying. Hey, you saw Tony Pollard is really good. I actually like that pick. I think I was gonna go for him, but I was like, I couldn't get him.
Solid.
But Tony Parker's really good. Like, they were saying he's better than Zeke type shit.
Okay, thank you. I needed that boost because you know how I feel about Dallas, boy.
Yeah, Tony Parker really good. I wasn't going to Ramondre, but I was actually going to go Lamar Jackson over Pat Mahomes, but both Lamar and freaking Jefferson have the bye week of 13. I can't have both my top pointers out at the same time.
Very true. Very true.
You can have Lamar, but yeah, I like Lamar. Also, but this is his contract year, and he wants a contract.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even mention that when I was talking, but to hear Smack say that nigga's not doing shit, you're out of your mind, McKinley. Kick rocks.
I think Tony Pollard is also going to come out on a contract too. So
any running back that's on their contract year is, especially with the climate of running backs these days, as Key has just attested, those are the years that they hit the floor with something to prove.
Yeah. So overall, solid team.
Thank you, man. I can always count on Key to be level headed, unlike that bastard over there that's falling asleep.
Look at him.
I can't even see, bro. I literally can't see on my screen. But okay, solid. As y'all can see, my co-hosts are a lot nicer than me. I just be talking shit, honestly, when I be talking shit. So, and they know that, so that's why they don't really take offense.
Yeah.
But as you know, these niggas know everything about football, as you can tell, bro. Like, these niggas are much more versed with football than myself, and you know, these niggas sound like they could be on ESPN and fucking Undisputed. So, you know, I appreciate having these boys around to first take, yeah. I appreciate having these boys around to be able to you know, lift up my knowledge of the game, and you know, I be learning from these niggas. So as you can see, you know, all the bullshit aside, we've all drafted some very solid teams, and we're really just looking forward to the NFL season like y'all are, man. So before we move off of the fantasy football talk to our next segment, we got 2 more segments for y'all today, so we're gonna be wrapping up kind of shortly. And like I said, it's late as fuck. I'll say that again. But you know, we wanted to get this content out for y'all. But before we move off fantasy football, we just wanted to show y'all. Like we said, we have 6 people in the league this year, so we're gonna introduce y'all to some of our boys and show y'all their teams. So they're not here with us on the episode. We're waiting to get some of them. Definitely waiting to get them on the episodes to come, and have them chop it up about how their fantasy season is going. But for now, we'll just show y'all their teams, tell you who they are, and keep it pushing. So we got Frenchie. If you know, you know. He's been my dog for a very long time. Been all of our dogs for a very long time. He's a bit younger than me and Key. He's more on Smack's level. We haven't really talked age on this podcast, but you know, that gives y'all a little background. So but he's been somebody that's been like, you know, a brother to all of us, and we've been rocking with him since middle school, high school, college, forever.
Like shit.
Real shit. So French, that's my dog for real. That nigga's ass at fantasy though, and I hope when he finally gets his ass on this podcast, I hope he tells y'all the truth, because this nigga has not won shit in our league. I love him, but he hasn't won shit. But maybe this year is his change of year. You see his team is solid. He got Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs. He got Mixon back there. That's one of my workhorses of years past. He got Jamar Chase. He got St. Brown. He got Andrews, Keenan, 49ers defense, McPherson. And then if y'all want to see his bench, here goes his bench right now. All of the teams will be posted on Instagram, by the way. We are going to be posting before the season starts tomorrow. Along with the episode, we're going to be posting our teams and having y'all, you know, do some voting, do some polls to see who y'all think is going to win the league, so we can keep those for future records. But his bench, he got James Conner out there, Brandon Ayuk, he got Trevor Lawrence, who we just spoke highly about, Zay Flowers, David Njoku, shout out UM, Bills defense, and he picked up Jonathan Taylor. I know a lot of people are scared of Jonathan Taylor because, you know, his contract. I mean, is he injured or is he going through contract issues? His contract, right?
He's going through contract issues. Okay. And he had an injury, but he's not really hurt. But they put him on PUP. Okay. Yes, they can't really put him on. I think they have a full roster. Yeah. They're trying to trade him right now.
Okay, so they had to throw him on the distinction.
Yeah.
Got you. So yeah, he took Jonathan Taylor. We don't know how long he's gonna be out for, nor where he's gonna suit up for again, but we know what Jonathan Taylor brings to the table, even though he had a down year last year. So that's French's team. Pretty solid team. Yeah, he's pretty solid. Key or Smack, I mean, Key's already been doing it, but feel free to just hop in whenever y'all have something y'all want to talk about or say. Next we got our boy Josh. I'm gonna speak glowingly about all my guys. So Josh, I met Josh in high school specifically. I think some of them been knowing him for a little minute, but that's my dog for real. And if y'all really fuck with that Prize Pick shit, then y'all probably know him and y'all probably don't even know. Like the Mimosa Man that y'all see on fucking Twitter and y'all discords for the betting man in the chat. This is him. Okay, so the nigga with over, like, I think he like at 13K Twitter followers now. Like,
Yeah.
this is him. I hope I'm not shouting out your spot, Jay, but I had to let niggas know, like, this is him for real. But that also, and like I said, I love this man, but I also got a bone to pick with this nigga, because if he wins the league, we might have to revolt, because this nigga low key cheated. Because I'm pretty sure he said he got Dr. Profit to help out with his picks, bro.
He did, yeah.
He did, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
This Dr. Profit team. So let me show y'all Dr. Profit team. Dr. Profit got Joe Burrow. You got C-Mac. You got Bijan Robinson. You got Brown, T. Higgins, Hawkinson, Gibbs, Cowboys, Young Ho Koo. He got DK. And then I'm about to show y'all his bench. He went the route like French did with Taylor. He took a lot of guys that's kind of out right now, but our guys that we know produce. So, he took a Cooper Kupp, which once upon a time was the best wide receiver in the league based on the numbers and Offensive Player of the Year award. Deontay Johnson, who he didn't have the best year last year, but we'll see what he could produce this year. He got Ronald White. Is his first name Ronald White? Or am I tripping? Rashad. Excuse me, Rashad White. Tampa Bay back. He got Mike Williams, who Mike Williams is low-key a sleeper pick. I love Mike Williams as that number 2 wide receiver over there with Justin Herbert. Also, just a side note, this is something random I saw, but like, I don't know too much about, like I said, I'm learning football, so I don't know too much about back in the day, but I think there was a Mike Williams that played for Tampa Bay, a wide receiver. Apparently he just, last I heard, he was on life support, and
no.
Yeah, and I think some people were in the comments saying that the report was inaccurate and he had already passed. So I'm not up to date with the report. I think it was a construction incident that he had. I don't know the specifics of the incident, but the name being that I just said, the same name, I just wanted to make sure MKZ shares our condolences, because I know that death is never something that it's something that can be viewed lightly. So when I heard that shit, I didn't even know him, and I was feeling some type of way. So prayers for Mike Williams, and prayers for his family. And if he actually, it says, did you look it up? It said,
one thing says that he's on life support. Another thing says that multiple sources have confirmed that former receiver, Bills and Tampa Bay, Mike Williams has passed away following injury suffered during an accident while working at a construction site.
Yeah, bro. I seen that shit. It's just sad as fuck.
Someone said 8 hours ago that he hasn't passed away. He's on life support.
Yeah, I don't know. The reports are very back and forth right now, but I mean, those two options are still shitty ass options. Pass away and life support, like, just prayers for his family, man. I mean,
he used to play that boy car back in the old Maddens.
Man, what, bro? I already know y'all probably have some ties to that boy, so prayers to his family for real.
Thanks.
But yeah, this is Josh's team. I'm just talking shit about the Dr. Profit shit. I mean, I'm sure Josh had an integral role in all these picks, so I'm not trying to discredit him if he wins the league. And last but not least, we have our boy T, who I met T in high school, I believe, and T came around with our homeboy Neil, which I don't know if we talked about him last episode because he was in the stream while we were recording. But yeah, Terrence he's been my dog. Like, he put me on a job for the summer. been showing love on Prize Picks. We've been hanging out. I mean, we be hanging out with that boy whenever we got time. And yeah, that's a dope nigga, bro. So we all know him. His team is Justin Fields, Saquon, Travis Etienne, Devontae. Devontae fell in our draft. I don't know how he did in your draft, but he fell big time in our draft.
Why you let that nigga fall, bro?
This is exactly what those were his Key's exact words when when he was seeing Devontae falling. But I don't know. I wasn't gonna fake that nigga, bro. I'm sorry. But he got Chris Olave, Travis Kelce. So what's the deal with Kelce, bro? Because I just seen recently, I got a notification saying y'all who to replace Kelce with, and I'm like, wasn't this nigga like he's a top 10 pick in like every fantasy league? What happened to this nigga?
So that's why like we do our fantasy a little later, because we don't know what's gonna happen during the training camp or during practice.
Right.
In the beginning, he was a top 10 pick in the beginning, but he had like hyperextended his knee or leg or some shit like that. And at first he was like, okay, he's questionable, and then they say, oh, he's uncertain, and now they're on, I don't know anymore. Now they're like, he could probably play, but we don't know yet.
Yeah,
like,
I seen a report that he's I think if not a game time decision, I seen something about maybe unlikely to suit up for week 1.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, these injuries, I hate them shits, boy.
Injuries, bro. Even after the preseason, this nigga still get hurt. That's crazy.
It's fucking wild, boy. Well, hopefully he can suit up for that boy T. He got G shit, bro. Fuck these niggas. I'm being too nice. Amari Cooper out there with Deshaun Watson. So we'll see how them boys work. The Eagles, Justin Tucker, arguably best kicker in the league, and then his bench. So as y'all can see here, he went the D-Hop route. I think D-Hop fell in my draft. I mean in our draft, as well as some other drafts that I was in as well. So we'll see how D-Hop comes back and see if he can make a statement this year. He took Kamara because he's a Saints fan, diehard Saints fan actually, and even he said, "Fuck that suspension, boy. He can miss them 5 games. He gonna miss it on my bench." So much more power to him for taking Alvin. I know Alvin is him for real, but you know the suspension just throws shit off. He has Deshaun Watson as well, so we'll see how Deshaun fares over there in Cleveland. Christian Kirk with him, Swift with him, George Kittle, who's questionable, another nagging injury type situation, and Dalvin Cook, who just signed with the Jets. So as you can see, these it's only a 6-man league, so all of our teams are pretty stacked, man. And yeah, bro, we're looking forward to having a great season, man, a great year. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll give y'all updates with how this fantasy shit is going for us as we drop episodes, and hopefully we can have some of the league members on for a couple episodes as well. And yeah, man, we're getting ready to move on to our next segment. Key, please, I still don't have him on the screen, bro. Can you tell me if Smack is awake or not?
Bro, he in and out of sleep, bro.
Can he hear us?
He trying.
Can he hear us right now?
I think so. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, this what we'll do, y'all. This episode is already an hour long right now. First off, I wanted to say that. I mean, we've said this at the beginning of our podcast, and y'all know this about us, but everything. I'm not gonna say it's because it isn't because we're rookies with this shit and we're learning and we're trying to figure out how to make the podcast better. But everything we do is raw, unfiltered, unedited. Like, this is real life. Like, y'all hear me and Key having a genuine conversation because we know Smack is one of our closest friends. We know how this nigga gets when it gets late, bro. His nigga is I'm not gonna put him on blast on the stream. I mean,
you see him? No,
I still can't see him because I'm afraid to click off this. I'm afraid to click off this shit, and now all of YouTube sees this nigga slumped. I'm gonna respect him today. So what we'll do is we'll drop a separate. I don't know how we'll do it, but we had 2 more segments planned for y'all. We might either.
Wait. Sorry.
Well, do you want to? Well, actually, Key, you want to run yours, or you want to save it?
We call it like instead of getting the season. So like, the next segments are mostly. Wait, what was the next segment? Wait, I know one of them was my thing,
Yeah, don't
but
don't don't don't
oh, okay,
don't say don't
yeah.
say
I
don't.
remember. I'm not gonna say nothing. I remember they both were like for like the season type shit, the NFL season. So we can run it up the next episode if
Okay,
y'all want,
okay, that
and be like,
sounds.
okay,
I mean,
piggyback off of that. So, yeah.
it sounds good. Our third is lost in his dreams right now.
If he
So
see, he look possessed. This man.
he's possessed, y'all. Like he literally, when I'm telling you, when the clock hits, we have been in the middle of. So okay, story time. We used to take, and he knows this. This MKZ shit. I don't know if we ever told y'all the origin. We started MKZ because we used to be grinding on fucking 2K. No bullshit. Miami Killzone. I think it was one of the first years of Pro Am was a thing, and it was me, Kevon, McKinley, our homie French, so Sean, and it was one of our homies named C Carrington. He's playing college ball right now. He's doing his thing, but that was like our main five, and not to mention everybody else in our group, Josh, G. We had a whole bunch of people that would step in and give us valuable minutes, but that was our main roster, and we made a pro am team because we was like, man, this shit tough. Like all of us were super good at the game at the time, and our players were just nice. So we was like, fuck it, let's throw together a pro am team, and we named it Miami Killzone. And yeah, I mean, the first few years, we're trying to bring it back this year. That's why Key hasn't even. I'm gonna give Key time at the end of this episode. That's how I want to end it, to have him plug his 2K shit, because he's definitely gonna be on. We're all gonna be grinding 2K definitely, but that shit dropping like in less than 24 hours. So y'all definitely got to tune into his Twitch. I'll have that linked in the bio. We'll probably throw that on the Instagram. We'll make sure that all of our niggas shit gets seen. But he's gonna be on tomorrow. You're gonna be streaming tonight, right?
Yeah, like later on tonight, like Thursday night, I'm gonna stream, and I'm also gonna post a few other things on TikTok.
Okay, bet. Yeah, so Key be doing his own shit. We all have our own, separate things going on. So of course I'm gonna shout out my brother, but
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give him time to give his name in a second. But back to the story. So we started this Killzone, and we was taking this shit hella serious. We were all hooping, like it was fun as fuck. Like niggas was locked in, like this shit was the NBA Finals for real. And fucking, it would be, granted it would be late, but it wouldn't even be that late, bro. It would be like midnight. Y'all know that's peak gaming hours for all my gamers out there. Y'all know that's peak gaming hours. Like that's when you locked in. You finish everything you had to do for the day. Now you just trying to unwind and play the game. Everybody knows this. Nigga, it's only 12 o'clock. This nigga was our big man. He's our big man. He's been our big man for years. Bro, mid-play, he will literally, I don't understand how this is possible. He will press triangle to jump up for a rebound or a block. He'll get whatever the fuck. Sometimes he get his shit banged on. He knows this. But he'll get a rebound or a block. And I kid you not, he is literally asleep. He is asleep the moment his big man's feet touch the ground.
Like, yo, pass the ball.
Bro, I'm like, bro, you just press triangle to get a rebound. How are you stuck? And now we either have to take the 8-second violation or call timeout. How? Key is my witness. Like, bro, this is real life.
Bro, all the time.
All the fucking time. I don't get it, bro.
We play offense. It'll be like out of bounds. Okay, throw the ball back in. Kelly, where you at?
He's gone. He's literally gone, bro. Out of nowhere. Like, this is real life, I'm telling you. So this is why I cannot click off of this MKZ logo. I want y'all to see. This will be Bonnet Boys episode, bro. I want y'all to see the bonnets for real, so we can really go into, talk shit, crack jokes. But it's just unacceptable. And to have him sleep in a bonnet on YouTube is crazy. I can't do him like that. So I'm gonna leave him be, man. We did have 2 other segments that we wanted to include in this episode, but like I said, we took a lot of time on fantasy, so this will be our fantasy episode, really, and our intro to the season episode type shit. And then we'll release the 2 other segments either in our next episode, or if we're feeling kind of innovative, we might drop it in another format. We might drop it maybe in a short and have whoever was supposed to be running those segments, say what they need to say, get their shit off, And you never know. You never know with MKZ. So just be on the lookout for more content to come. We're looking forward. Like, of course, life happens and shit might be happening to each and every one of us that might cause us not to be able to do the shit we want to do for real. But we're trying to be as consistent as possible, and we're trying to release this content. That's why we're up. It's damn near 3 a.m. y'all. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're here recording for y'all. So we just got so much love for this shit. We love each other, and we love bringing out content for y'all boys. So it's always a pleasure when we get together, man. So like I said before closing out, I'm gonna definitely hand the floor off to Key to talk about his stream and maybe some plans and goals that he has for that shit real quick. And then, we'll sign off for today's episode 11 of MKZ the podcast, man. Gang, Key, take over.
Yeah, so I've been trying to take streaming serious for a while, but like I said, we always be busy doing something, school, work, a whole bunch of stuff. 2K about to drop. I know it's cliche, 2K drop. Here you go, and the streamer trying to play a 2K, but I'm trying to take it serious this year. I got my other friends also dropping some stuff on 2K streaming. Shout out to Gianni, shout out to Ryan. They're gonna start streaming too. And like Dot said, we have MKZ already as a podcast. And hey, Dot, you meet your mic real quick?
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
You good. Let's see with Kenny. You good, bro? 5 minutes with Kenny. We already have MKZ as a podcast, and we always been playing MKZ and Pro-Am. I think one year didn't I get the arena one time? Oh, he's muted, but yeah, we definitely get the arena.
We definitely did 100%.
I hope they bring that back. That would be fire if they bring back that thing, get the arena or whatever. But yeah, definitely be doing that for a while. So I'm okay, I'm gonna lock in Thursday night, 12 a.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna stream, 2K. I'm gonna, we'll see what happens during the day, but definitely for sure, I'm gonna show you guys my build. I'm gonna post my build on TikTok. Maybe if McKinley and Dow are done making their builds, I could post their builds too. It's gonna be an MKZ thing too, plus on my stream, and we might have some gameplay too. And then TikTok, YouTube Shorts, we're definitely gonna show some things in there. Like I said, we have bigger, better things this year. And me streaming will also help out with the pod and everything with MKZ in general. So if you're tuning into that, you can watch me play. If you think I'm entertaining or a cool guy, you'll see me on there. My information is literally funny tall black guy. I should change that probably. It's kind of lame, but fuck it.
Nigga, that shit's not lame. Nigga, that shit's authentic. Nigga, that's real.
That shit been there for years, so we're gonna keep it. So yeah, like Dal said, probably post my link in the IG and on our account, and get your notifications up ready if you guys want to see something. If you guys don't want to play 2K yet, you want to see it first, you could come to my stream. I could show you, talk about it, because I've been on 2K's ass for years, and I could thoroughly tell you how this shit really plays. I know some people are playing right now if you're in New Zealand, but let's see how it goes.
Hell yeah, brother. Did you I might have missed it. Did you say your name already, just so the viewers hear?
It's my name's everything. It's twitch.tv/Kevon6. Twitch.tv/Kevon6. I'm gonna repeat it again for Dave's Harden. But yeah, that's my name.
Hell yeah. Y'all see that's the name in our Discord too. So if y'all just need a reference, just scroll through some of the episodes. You've probably seen this shit. So yeah, Kevon6 on Twitch. We're gonna be posting it on Instagram. We already said that. This episode is dropping right before game time. So be on the lookout for this shit tomorrow or later today, should I say. I got work at fucking 7:30 in the morning. McKinley low key. The reason he's I'll give him a pass because he's dozing off because he got a workout at 7 a.m. he has to be at. So we like we said, we're all very fast moving. He just got off work. That's another reason why we're here late right now. So it's a lot that goes into bringing this shit for y'all, but y'all see the dedication and the commitment that we have for this shit and we have for y'all. So yeah, man, McKinley is probably, like I said, he's lost in his dreams right now. He's playing with, I don't know what he's doing in his dreams, but we're going to let him doze off. We're going to just keep it on the MKZ screen, and we're going to go ahead and close out this episode, man. This marks episode 11 of Miami Killzone, the podcast. Thank y'all for everybody that's been tuning out. Thank
Yes,
y'all to the boys
sir.
that tuned into this episode. Please let us know who, like I said, the two questions I asked earlier, whose team was the strongest you felt like out of the 6 teams? Who do you think is going to win the league out of the 6 teams? With a bit of reasoning, if you can. If you want to drop it on the YouTube comments or the Instagram comments, whatever y'all want to do. And also, we're gonna share this on social media. Excuse me. But I want to end the podcast with this for the people that made it this far. So we were discussing this during our draft. We absolutely need. We're not betting money this year. A lot of times we do it for fun. Sometimes we throw money on it if we're really competitive, but we're not betting for money because, niggas need their money for shit. But we need a fucking mandatory last place fucking penalty. Bro.
Punishment. Yeah, penalty.
A punishment, bro. We need it. So if y'all got any funny ass ideas, within reason, let's not kill our niggas, please.
Yeah.
But
no toes, no eyebrows, no hair.
Yeah, real shit. Let's not fuck our niggas up. But
you keep talking about your toes, bro. Oh my.
Here this nigga go. Nigga, we're ending the episode early because your bitch ass. Pussy. But anyway, y'all please drop a loser's punishment, a last place punishment for whoever comes dead last in the league. And I will make sure that nobody skates. Whoever's last place. Bro, I'm gonna be real. There's been leagues in the past where niggas did not pay. That is not happening this time. No.
Oh, yeah.
That is not happening this time. Whoever's in last place, nigga, the other 5 of us will be pulling up at your doorstep to make sure that you do whatever the MKZ fans say to do for that last place punishment. All right?
Hell yeah.
That's a must. I'm just praying to God it's not me in last place, but that's a must. But man, that's it for MKZ episode 11, man. I know we take longer than expected because we just be talking shit, but that's it for us, man. I'm good to go. Key, you got anything last minute to say or smack? Now that your bitch ass awake.
No. Next episode we have things. Post links. Please answer the question. Let us know. You guys have a good time.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. It sounds like McKenny went back to sleep because he didn't answer. So
they can't see McKenny. You gotta say something.
Yeah.
I thought, all right, bro. So
nigga, I've been saving your face this whole time because nigga, I didn't want to have you on YouTube slump, bro. So I literally kept it on the Miami Killzone fucking screen.
That's a real nigga right there.
Come on.
My fault, y'all boys been up since 6 a.m. and doing a lot, school and shit.
Oh yeah, I told him we all been working, bro. Don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it.
So I already explained it. Got another busy day tomorrow, but we gonna be on that 2K grind for sure. Midnight, gonna be up all night, making the best center ever, best big man in the world.
Sugar.
I heard it here first. I was carrying the Killzone back in 2018. I was the reason why we got the arena.
McKinley, when this episode drops, go to the end of the episode and listen to the story time me and Key just told, because we exposed your dumbass. So they're not hearing that.
I heard some of it. I was in and out. I was in and out for some of that.
Good, nigga. Good. I hope you did hear that shit. What's wrong with you? So stop.
Like I said, that's the thing they won't tell you, that I was carrying them knees.
This nigga know damn well he wasn't carrying them. Oh my God, man, let's get the fuck out of here. It's 3:04 in the morning, man. We love y'all boys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Boys and girls, of course, for my female audience. And that's it for us, man. I'm sorry y'all couldn't see our face a lot this episode, but we got sleepy ass niggas on our podcast and we had fantasy to talk about. So next time we'll be back. Our beautiful faces will be back on the screen. Key gonna be looking good. He got girls to impress, so we're looking forward to it. And yeah.
We still get hoes.
Yeah, we know he does. But yeah, that's it, man. Damn. I just had a key moment. Episode 11 is done for. Love y'all boys. Gang, we out of here.
Yes, sir.